We're just on the one.
Yeah, we have to fix this. What's going on, people? Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this. Let's just do this real quick. And we'll do a little bit of finagling here. So, in case you're wondering, and we could probably just tell you exactly what's going on, right?
May as well.
So, we were doing our sound check right before we started, which is something that we do. And for some reason, I couldn't hear Joe's microphone. So I decided to restart my computer.
Which was the wrong thing. In hindsight.
Well, then it had to complete an update. And it's just finished updating. So we're trying to figure out whether or not we should go ahead and go on with the show, or whether we should go ahead and do it. You wanted to go ahead and give it a shot, Joe, and see what we got?
I'm happy to go ahead.
Alrighty.
Let's
go.
So
we wanted to come on and tell you we have been having some technical issues, but we're going to try to make it go from here. So give me 60 seconds, and we will go.
And I'm going to put this back to how it was.
From the heart of the mountain stage, he's a voice that can't wait. Wild Bill Austin's in the house tonight, rocking the mic with style and soul. Turn it up loud, let the good times It's Wild Bill Austin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to my world and the Sunday Showdown. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, or behind the scenes on TikTok, it is great to have you here. Welcome to the fastest podcast on the internet. And we are having some technical difficulties tonight. So if you want to hang in there with us, if we experience a little bit of goofiness or some weird sound, you'll understand why. As we move through the night, we've got a lot of good stuff on the show, including a lot of stuff to give away. I've got the list right here. Look at this. I make a list now because we have so much stuff to do. I've got this list, and the list is the only way I can keep up with it. So we've got neat stuff coming up. It's going to be Name This Tune, a chance for you to win. We're going to have also music history. We're going to have the Hall of Fame. We have the Wild Ones Wheel of Prizes to give away. So all of that coming on. So we got to get to it since we're running so late. I deeply apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for my co-host, General Joe.
Well, the night's getting hot, and the band's in the groove. General Joe's here. She's making her move.
All right.
Well, it is actually playing up. It's been a little bit goofy because I could hear it intermittently then.
Yeah,
But never mind.
I
It's
don't know what
absolutely fine.
I don't know what is happening with all of our sound issues tonight, but I think it has something to do with the spaceship going around the moon.
I think we got some super gremlins today. Super gremlins
And we've got something going
running
on, but
around. Something
yeah,
going on.
we've
Yeah.
got a big show ahead. We have all kinds of neat stuff to do, and man, we are running so late. What do you say
Let's
we just
go.
jump right into it? We're going to start off.
Absolutely.
We're going to start off the show, ladies and gentlemen, with the something that we call the Jock of the Week.
Well, hey,
It's time
nice.
for the 102, the Beach Jock of the Week. Place your bets, no regrets. Greatness at its peak.
All right, the Jock of the Week. Beach Jock of the
Greatness is
Week. Oh,
peak.
yeah.
Place your bets, no regrets. Greatness at its peak.
All righty. So we do this every week. We, of course, have a radio station called 102 The Peach, and we pick a radio disc jockey from our station every week to highlight here on the show. So for those who don't know, we've got quite a few radio stations. We actually have 5, but this is one from The Peach, and The Peach right now is the only one we have staffed with DJs. We're working on that. It just takes a long time to build 5 radio stations, but that is coming too. Anyway, the Jock of the Week this week, people take bets on this, folks. This is something you can bet on. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready because I'm not really sure who it is, who we decided.
Well, as I fix another
As
thing
you
I had to
fix
do.
your screen.
I
Yeah.
always got to fix my computer. All right, here we go. Yeah, I do know who it is. Ready, set,
Yeah. Let's
let's
go.
find
Let's
out.
go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is
Oh, yeah.
Dank After Dark, Dank
Dank
Williams Jr.,
Williams.
who is on midnights on Friday night and Saturday night. Now, he won't be on tonight, but he's on midnights, Friday night and Saturday night from midnight to 3 a.m. And he does the midnight jam. So there you go. He is our Jock of the Week. If you had bets on Dank After Dark and Dank Williams Jr., by the way, I picked up that name from my buddy Pantry. He's the one that suggested that one. All righty, there we go. That is your Jock of the Week.
Nice.
All righty. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on through, we're going to do, we got to say thank you to the people who make this possible. And that's
Absolutely.
the people at Keenly Designed. So we're just going to tell you about Keenly Designed real quick. Keenly Designed is a place where you can get forgotten treasures. All right. So there's vintage Swatch watches. There's all kinds of antique brass, repurposed jewelry, and it's keenly designed. So what happens is all of it's polished and prepared, taken care of by Pam Keen. And with over 6,500, all right, 5-star reviews, Keenly Designed is a really great place to shop. So go check them out, keenlydesign.etsy.com. That's where you're going to find them. And you can always get a really, really cool gift there. So, and if you need more information, go to BillAustinMedia.com. We'll tell you about that too. All righty, Joe, are you ready for a Name That Tune?
I am ready. Yeah, I was ready for Keenly Designed.
Reach for the stars and land on the moon. Time right now for Name This Tune.
I forgot. It's Name This Tune now. We
Name
changed
this
it.
tune.
Yeah, we changed it to Name This Tune. Totally forgot, but par for the course. We'll give people an update on what's going on. We've got a lot to update that I didn't even get into because we're running so late, but there's so many things to update. Radio shows and politics and all kinds of stuff. We were going to get to that here as we get through the show, but till we get there, though, we got time to do Name That Tune. So if you are ready, grab your guitars and your trivia brains, because it's time to bring in a little rock and roll sunshine into our world. Time to switch gears with Name This Tune. That's right.
All right, it's time for you to start a prize. Can you name this tune?
Man, that's a good question. All right. All you have to do is type the song title in the chat, and guess what happens? What do they get, Joe?
You'll get a Peachy Keen album. That's what you'll
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. All righty. And the music we picked from this is from the Peachy Keen Experience. And you can find all of the music on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all the major platforms. So we want to tell people, here's something important. If you go to your favorite music platform and you pull out the Peachy Keen Experience and you play it or you download it, that is very beneficial to us. It will help our show go. So make sure that you do that. All righty? All right, Joe, are we ready for Name This
We're
Tune?
ready. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first person to put it in the chat is going to be where it's at.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite tunes.
I made deals with yesterday, promises I couldn't pay. Now I travel lighter still, by my will. Future whispering my name, trying to lock me in a frame. I just smile and let it be, come to me. Tomorrow owes me nothing, I'm rich in what I got today. Tomorrow owes me nothing, that's the way I pray. If it comes, I welcome more. If it don't, I'm still secure. Gratitude, my currency, that's for free. Every breath a small surprise, every dawn a fresh disguise. I don't beg, I don't demand, I just stand. I made deals with yesterday, promises I couldn't pay. Now I travel lighter still by my
Oh,
will.
yeah.
Future whispering my name, trying to lock me in a frame.
You know what I like about this song?
I just
I like
smile and let
the
it
tuba.
be.
When I wrote this song,
Come to
and
me.
I wrote the orchestration for the instruments,
Tomorrow owes
said
me
I need
nothing.
more
I'm
tuba.
rich in what I got today. Tomorrow owes me nothing. That's the way I pray.
Cowgirl.
All right, there we go. If you know it.
If it comes, I welcome more. If it don't, I'm still secure. Gratitude, my currency, that's for free. Every breath a small surprise. Every dawn a fresh disguise. I don't beg, I don't demand. I just stand. Oh, tomorrow owes me nothing. I'm rich in what I got today. Oh, tomorrow owes me nothing. That's the way I pray.
Right.
Oh, tomorrow owes
I'm
me
rich.
nothing. I'm rich in what I got
That's right.
today. Tomorrow owes me nothing.
'Cause that's the way I
the
pray.
way I
Oh
pray.
yeah, there you go. It's the way that I
You
pray.
pray.
I'm rich in what I got today. We are rich in what we have today. Even if we're poor and flat bust broke like like most of us are. We are still rich in the people that we have around us. So there you go. Name that tune. If you know that tune, name this tune. Then go ahead and put it in the comments and we'll get you a free Peachy Keen album. All right.
Mm.
As we move on, ladies and gentlemen, time for the COD Mobile update of the week.
And now it's time for the afternoon Respawn Live Lobby Call of Duty clip of the week.
All righty. Now I've got my Colonel's hat on. Let me put my Colonel's glasses on, and that way I will be in Colonel mode. There we go.
So whilst Colonel's doing that, I just want to remind you that I was really lazy last week and we didn't stream from Wednesday onwards, and that was my fault. That was absolutely my fault. So, but next week, tune in and watch West Virginia Esports Team crush it in Call of Duty on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Monday through to Friday, 6 till 7 Eastern.
That's right. We do. We give away prizes. We have all kinds of fun stuff that goes on in our live stream. It is 6 to 7 Monday through Friday. Make sure you check it out. Joe and I play, the General and I play our Call of Duty, and it's we do pretty well overall, don't we?
We do normally.
We
We do
probably
normally.
win. We probably win. I know we win over 95% of our matches, but
We do.
we're up
We
there.
do.
So anyway, it's a lot of fun, and you can check it out. So Joe, how did we do this week? Do we have some good news?
We didn't do that bad. We came in third place. It was a really hard week. However, on the plus side, there's always a plus side to everything.
Mhm.
We did become legendary this week. So
Nice.
awesome. Nice one, guys. Nice
Way to
one,
go, team. So who was in our top 5?
So we're going to go for our top 5. So Solo DT, who we haven't seen for like forever. Amazing DT.
So
Nice
DT
one,
DT
dude.
stands for Death Train, and he is DT's he's our buddy, man. He's awesome and he's fun to play with too. So
He
he's
is
really
great.
good.
He's a
Oh
great
my god,
person.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like top tier player as well. So awesome.
Yeah.
All right, who else do we have?
So we got All America number 4.
Oh, dude,
per
yes, All
usual.
American. He's from
Nice one,
Buchanan.
too.
That's our brother. Yeah, man, fun stuff.
Doma in 3rd.
Wow.
Nice one, dude.
Way
Really
to go,
appreciative.
Doma.
And this
GGs.
is a bit of a change. Harry
Harrison
Harris
is in second.
So are we
Wow.
guessing who's first place?
That's got to be Taz.
Taz.
Tennessee Taz. How'd I know?
Taz. Nice.
Our brother Taz. Way to go.
46,000 points. Nice one, dude.
Way to
Thank
go,
you.
guys.
Thank you, team. Thank you,
Yes, thank you to
community.
everybody who does our Call of Duty. So you want to check that out. Alrighty, you ready for a little rock history, Joe?
Now let's do a bit of rock history. Yeah, let's
All
get
right,
through it.
ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
time for This Week in Rock History. Here's your host, General Joe and Wild Bill Austin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Week in Music History, where we try to cover some of the stuff that happened this week in music history.
And today we're rewinding the clock to the first week of April, so strap in because this one is actually packed, jam-packed of legendary moments.
All righty. Well, let's kick it off with April 6th, 1969. Simon and Garfunkel went on to #1 on the U.S. album chart with the soundtrack of Mike Nichols' movie The Graduate. The film boosted the profile of the folk rock duo, and on the strength of the hit single Mrs. Robinson, here's to you, Mrs. Robinson, the soundtrack album rose to the top of the charts.
Amazing. 7th of April 1962, while at Ealing Jazz Club in Ealing, West London, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards met Brian Jones for the first time. Jones was calling himself Elmo Lewis and was playing guitar with singer Paul Jones, who was performing under his real name of P.P. Pond.
Oh, how funny. Elmo Lewis. How about that?
I know. Wow.
That would be a good name for a character, wouldn't it? Doesn't it sound like it?
Oh,
All
it
right.
just reminds me of Velma Third.
Yeah, that's funny. And Jerry Lee Lewis, what a combination. April the 8th, 1967, Sandy Shaw won the Eurovision Song Contest held in Vienna, representing Britain with the song Puppet on a String. She became the first UK female artist to win the contest.
Wow, impressive. 9th of April 1967, The Doors and Jefferson's Airplane appeared at Cheetah Santa Monica Pier, Venice, California. This was the largest show The Doors had ever played to date, with a crowd of over 3,000 people. Wow.
Wow, so 3,000 people, and that was big
Was
for
a
them
lot.
back then.
Mm.
April the 10th, 1967, Marvin Gaye recorded his version of I Heard It Through the Grapevine. The song was first recorded by the Miracles and has been a million seller since. In 1967, this song was a million seller for Gladys Knight and the Pips.
And the
What-
11th of April 1964, the Beatles set a new chart record when they had 14 songs on the Billboard Hot 100.
Wow.
14. The songs range from Can't Buy Me Love at #1 to Love Me Do at number 81.
Wow.
Wow.
And people
14.
say, well, how could the Beatles be the greatest band ever? And, you can always make a really strong argument that,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and
with
that's one
that.
of and plus, besides, they influenced everybody except for like the people that influenced them.
It's them.
All right, like Chuck Berry and all that. But
Mm.
anyway, April the 12th, 1968, Pink Floyd released their 4th UK single, It Would Be So Nice. It was written by Richard Wright with Roger Waters. Julia Dream on the B-side was on the B-side. Pink Floyd were on tour in Europe on this day, and they played their second night at the Piper Club in Rome, Italy.
Nice. And let's not forget some happy birthdays too this week.
All right, Merle Haggard having a birthday this week. So there you go. Would have had a birthday. Is he still alive? I don't think he is. I think he's gone. Anyway, would have had a birthday. Also, Patricia Bennett from the Chiffons. One of my favorite keyboard players, Steve Howe from Yes, having a birthday this week. Les Gray from Mud. Bunny Wailer from the Wailers.
The Wailers.
Yeah, born this week. The Neville Staples, the from the Specials, and Tiny Tim would have had a birthday this week. Little fella, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. Yeah, I know, it freaks me out, that song does. Well, that's your music history for this week. There we go.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something new for you this week, something that you have never seen before. Get ready for a new segment of our show.
94.9 The Dirty Bird, 97.7 The Island, 99.1 The Revolution, 102 The Peach, 103.7 The Pulse. It's time for your station of the week from the Bill Austin Radio Network.
Oh, yeah. All righty. So, we like playing games, right? And we like being able to give people chances to win things. And we like, personally, I like being able to place bets on things, right? But I never bet money, so don't get me wrong. But I never bet money. But I like betting on things. So we've got the Jock of the Week, and people can bet on who they think that's going to be. Well, we have a new segment, and this is our radio station of the week. It is the station of the week that we will do every week now, because we have how many radio stations here, Joe?
Oh, we've got five radio stations that we're working
Oh, my
hard to get up
gosh.
and running. Oh
So
my gosh.
let's explain what happened. We started off with 102 The Peach. Okay, that was a radio station. Joe and I had the idea to start this station, and I said, Joe, I found a jukebox. I think we can do it. Let's do this and that. And she said, all right. So we started our station, and all of the music that Peachy Keen had made, we decided to put on this radio station. And the reason that we do that is because music licenses. I can't go on and play Led Zeppelin or the Eagles because, you know, you have to pay for that stuff. But I can play the Peachy Keen Experience, right? So I could do that for free, and that's what we did. So now you can listen to 102 The Peach, listen 24 hours a day to Peachy Keen music, and the music's great. Well, we have different genres, and so one of the genres that we have, well, let's just tell them we've got soul and hip hop, we've got reggae, we've got pop, and then we've got country. So we have 4 different genres of music on the Peach. Well, we decided in my infinite wisdom, and by we, I know I like to throw
Do
Joe
you
under
know
the
what?
bus.
I'd like to say it wasn't a we decided. We decided the island would be the perfect idea. But no, you decided.
So I came up with 5 radio stations. Now we have from in order from lowest to highest, 94.9 The Dirty Bird. It plays pop. We have 97.7 The Island, which plays reggae. We've got 99.1 The Revolution that plays country. 102 The Beach, which plays a variety, and 103 5 The Pulse. It's actually we renamed that 103.7
We
The
did.
Pulse. I'm going to have to fix that. But anyway, it's the Pulse, and that's the other one. So every week this week, from now on, we're going to do a radio station of the week. So place your bets and what you think it's going to be. And nobody wins anything. We're not going to give anything away. We're just going to be betting. Right. So let's do it. You ready to find out who the station of the week is?
Yes, please, because I don't know myself.
All right, there you go. It's
It's
107.3 The
107.3,
Pulse.
the Pulse.
Yep, and that's our hip hop and our the station that plays soul music,
Soul
right? So
music.
if you like stuff from the 70s and you like soul music from the 70s, then definitely that's
You'd
a
like
station that
that.
you want to check out. Well, I
It's
think that
pretty
would.
cool station, this one is. The Pulse is a pretty cool one.
Yeah, I agree. All right, as we move along, there you go, 103 The Pulse. Check it out. You can find all of them at BillAustinMedia.com. We'll show you here in a little bit. We're going to go through the our updated website, because we did a bunch of web updates this week. But first, we have a brand new Hall of Famer. How about that?
It's the YouTube Hall of
Pretty
Fame
cool, man.
with channels that bring the game.
The YouTube Hall of Fame!
All right, it's the YouTube Hall of Fame. And it's this is where we give kudos to the people who work on YouTube channels, because creators are extremely, extremely underappreciated in our world. So we induct somebody every month, and Joe, we've got a new one for this month. Are you ready to see who our Hall of Fame
Do
inductee
you know
is for
what?
the
I
month?
am very ready to see who our next inductee is. That would be nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Give me a drum roll. Should I get a drum roll? All right, let's get a
Yeah,
drum
I
roll.
think we
We
need
need
a
some more
drum
drum
roll.
rolls and stuff like that. So let's see. Ready?
It's
And
good.
they went on. Steve,
Oh, right.
it is Steve Raffensperger. Hoffensberger. What's his name?
Hofstadter, isn't
There
it?
you go.
There you go. Even know the chap.
Look, I didn't even get a chance to set my. Look at that. I'm all
No,
the way.
you didn't.
I'm all the
You
way over
didn't.
here.
Yeah.
We have to be better prepared next week.
We're very prepared this week, I gotta be
All right,
honest.
so it actually is Steve Hofstetter. All right, so for
It
those who
is.
don't know him, he's a comedian, and he's really amazing. He does really hysterical stand up, and he's really good with calling people out from the crowd. So I would say he's more than a novice, right, Joe?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he is a master of crowd work who turns live comedy into viral art form, redefining how stand-up thrives in the digital age. And up ahead also is rock trivia.
yeah, that's it. We got rock trivia coming up, but Steve Hofstetter, if you get a chance, check him out,
Mm.
and he does good stuff there. All righty. Before we do our rock trivia, though, we've got to say hey to everybody who watches us and supports us. Thank you very much. If it weren't for this show, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have this show. So we do our Wheel of Prizes drawing. We do it, and we'll do it here later on in the show, where we give somebody a prize, and we do that so why do we do that, Joe?
Well, it's our way of just saying thank you. Thank you so much for watching and showing your support to our show. Just make sure you like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. Just to let us know where you're tuning in from, because it really helps our logarithms.
Yeah, it does. And, the better our algorithms do, the better that we do. So we want to say thank you. And you can check ko-fi.com/wildbillsworld. Or go to billaustinmedia.com and look for the Support Us tab to help give us some support. All righty. Time for rock trivia. Are you ready for this one, Joe?
Yeah, definitely ready for this one.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Wild Bill's World's Rock Trivia on the Sunday Showdown.
All right.
Awesome. So, shall I just get on ahead and just start?
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
this is what we're going to do. We're going to ask a rock trivia question. We'll give you a chance to answer it. If you can answer it by the end of the show, and I'm sure somebody will, then we'll offer you a nice surprise gift of some type. How about a Peachy Keen Experience album, since it's music related? Does that sound good?
It's very music related.
All right, Joe, let it
Here
rip.
we go. So on this day, this is quite a sad one, really. On this day in music history, which American rock frontman passed away in 1971 in Paris under circumstances so unclear that no autopsy was even performed, and it was just months after recording what would be his band's final album with him. Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Yeah. Now here's a hint. Earlier that year, he had relocated to France. Said he wanted to step away from fame and legal troubles, and he had a little bit of a legal issue, and said he wanted to get away and work on his poetry, so he took off. So the album that they were working on, the closing track featured a layered thunder sound effect. So thunder, and rain, and
Quite stormy as well, I believe.
yeah, it is. So there you go. A little bit of a hint there for you. And if you don't know it yet, I think we should give him another hint. So give him another one, Joe.
So, despite being one of rock's most recognizable voices, his death was officially listed as heart failure, though no examination confirmed it, fueling decades of speculation.
Yeah. So
Still, probably.
yeah, and before Paris, he was facing a conviction tied to a controversial onstage incident that happened in Florida. So that ought to almost give it away. If you know who we're talking about, who was it that passed away on this day in history? Iconic rock and roll singer. Put it in the comment
Put it in the
section.
comments.
We'll give you a Peachy Keen album for free.
Nice.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's have a check.
this show
Yeah.
is brought to you by Nomadify.
So, whether you want to build mental resilience or just need a boost of support, Nomadify has plenty of uplifting advice and positive energy. And check out all the details on the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com. And you've been working quite hard on the website, haven't you?
Well, considering last, like 2 weeks ago, I totally
There was
deleted our
0.
entire website and had to start from scratch. Yeah, I have put a
Hmm.
lot of time in. And people are like, hey, Gary, how's come you haven't been in contact with me? Hey, Gary, how's come Joe hasn't been by? How's come you haven't brought her by to hang out? Why haven't you guys been down and, down here? And why aren't you going there? And because
Because
we've
we're
had,
busy.
oh my God, we've had so many disasters of things that just blew up, like me totally obliterating the website and then having to start from scratch. We've had issues with radio stations where we've had radio stations go down. We've had to take all kinds of time to work on fixing that. And plus, we don't get to hang out too often. And so we try to get a lot of videos and stuff like that done. And so it's just, we're just so
Just
swamped.
busy.
Yeah. But one thing that we do is we like to take time out to try to tell people to make sure they pay attention to their mental health so they don't end up like us, workaholics, right? And Nomadify is a
Absolutely.
great place to go and learn about yourself, learn about your positive energy. And we probably ought to practice a little bit more of what we preach there, General.
We should do.
I know
We
there's so many
should.
good things at nomadify.co.uk, and that people can go and check out health hints and things like that. So we think
It
people ought to
is.
do that, All
Take
righty.
some time out.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess because I was screaming at my computer earlier and I called it quite a few bad names because it was stuck at 98%. It was like 10 after 9 and it was like 98%.
I
And
gotta
I'm
be
like,
honest, I'm surprised we're here now.
I am too. We've had all
I
kind of
am.
technical issues. So we're gonna do our last segment here and tell everybody, give everybody well, we've got two things to do. They kind of fit together, but we're gonna tell you about some changes that have been made and some things going on. So real quick, we did talk about this. Our website. And this is what we got. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up for you. This is the BillAustinMedia.com website. If you go to it, you get this funky little thing that goes back and forth, and then you just click on the Bill Austin Media. Here are all of the things that we have been working on. Okay. So let me do this. Hold
Click
on.
into it.
Yeah, I got to share this tab. All righty. So here's all of the things that we've been working on and and this is a whole brand new website. So all of these buttons you see here, all of this stuff is new. There you can get in touch with me at BillAustinMedia@gmail. There's our phone number. There's Billy Bucks. That is a coupon promotion that we are going to have out soon. We'll tell you about that. Here's where you can go and see our radio stations. You just click on that and it gives you a chance to click on any one of these. All righty. So you get a chance to do that. And you can listen to your favorite radio station. If you want to find your links to music, say you want to help us out and download some Peachy Keen music, you can go right here to the Peachy Keen Experience Music. Whether yours is on Amazon Music, Apple, whatever it is, Spotify, you can go there. There's links there. Also, and this is something new, we're going to come back to this, but also you can find a link to Joe and I's Call of Duty mobile that we play every day.
Mhm.
It's we call it the afternoon
It's
respawn.
Afternoon Respawn.
Yep, the live lobby. And so you can watch us play, which we talked about earlier. Of course, we've got the Sunday Showdown, which is what we're doing. You can find a link, to that. The Revolution Room is another talk show that is coming soon. We will tell you more about that as we get closer. We also have Wild Bill's World live, 24-hour TV. This is Joe and I's shows all together
And
in one.
the
So-
TV will be coming back on in 10 minutes.
Right as soon as we are done, the TV will
As
be
soon as
done.
we're finished, it will be back
and
on.
be back on. Now, if you want to know about any of our sponsors, you've got the Keen Source And then, of course, Joe and I do advertising and podcasting services for people. So if anybody needs a podcast, wants to learn how to do that, or they want to advertise, we can help. We help take care of their advertisements. Also, it has our nonprofit that we have for anybody who wants to learn how to do this on their own. And then the Write Gary Keene. People have to learn how to write my name. We'll come back to that
We'll
too.
come back to that next week.
Yep. So let's go back. And I said we come back to it. Go back to Wild Bill's World, No Boundaries. So for those who are watching, here's something a little bit different than what you will see. All right. Normally. Here is the No Boundaries. And right here, it says Morning Drive, which is different. And here you can see we've got Jerry King, we've got Forrest the engineer, we got Grandpa Moses that comes in every day, and then of course there's me. And anyway, that is because, as you can see, there's two different colors here. The blue is the overnight show. I was doing the overnight show, the No Boundaries overnight show. Now I am doing the No Boundaries morning drive. So I have been promoted on 105 The Track. People can catch that information. And that's some of the stuff we've been working on with the website. 105 The Track, you can download the all-inclusive radio app in your app store. Underneath of mine is the Apple. Underneath of Joe is the Android.
Generic.
Yep. And as you can see now, I'm on from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. weekdays. So for those of you who were like, Wild Bill, I love to listen to your show, but you're up too late. I can't be up past midnight. Well, I'm no longer on midnights. I'm now the morning guy. So
You have to get up early now, 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning, start right on the ball. And of course, I'm several hours before that working on my show. So it'll start tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Make sure that you check that out. And if you want more than just 70s music, we've got a metal station. We've got the Beats 93, which is hip hop. And this is the good hip hop stuff from the 90s. So it's like really, really good stuff. And then we even have a symphony radio, which is classical. Yeah. And DC, the DJ, that's our glorious owner. That's his own personal station. He's really good with dance music. And that's club music. So if you like dancing music, stuff like that. Anyway, go check it out, 105thetrack.com. You'll find it in your app store and on the web. And I will be doing the morning show there Monday through Friday. So 6 a.m. to 10. And I've already got tomorrow's show written, and it's going to be a good one. And we do some neat stuff like every morning on the show. I do hand exercises. So
they're going to have to find out tomorrow about that hand exercises.
Yeah, so we think we need people to have stronger fingers in today's society. So we'll do hand exercises. Grandpa Moses comes in and does his daily, music history report. Jerry King will be in. He'll have his roadkill report, all that stuff, right? So check it out tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. And we appreciate all of the support that we can get. All right, Joe.
Yes.
Let's do our last thing and let everybody go to bed, since we're going to be about, we kind of rushed through the show, right?
Well, I think we had to today, didn't we?
Well,
Because
we
were
did.
sort of like at least 30 minutes late, if not
Well,
longer.
We were 45 minutes late 40 minutes late getting started. And then, if we're only 25 minutes late ending, I think that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Not
so
bad.
let's do our last.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And it's the Wheel of Prizes, the Wheel of Wild Ones.
Oh, can I spin today, please?
Yes, Joe, you can.
Thank you.
Oh, and look, I want to show them something else.
Mm-hmm.
We've been working on our
Billy Bucks. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's the other side that's pretty impressive. I love the barn.
You see the barn, the Bill Austin Radio Network, and down at the bottom of the dollar bill here, it's got the different 1037, 102, the Peach. It's got the radio stations. So anyway, this is going to be worth something someday. We'll tell you more about that, right? Because we saw that on the website, but there's no link yet because I just haven't had time to get to it.
To do it.
Well,
No.
my God, we've been doing
With
so many
everything else.
things,
Yes.
but we are making it. We are making it.
slowly.
Yeah, after next week, our schedule will get back a little bit to normalcy,
Yes.
right? But when you only get so much time to hang out and do what we have to do, man, we got to make it count, right?
Absolutely.
All right, we want to say thank you to all the people that support us, who watch us, who send us donations, which we appreciate.
Which is very kind.
Yeah, all of that. So thank you, and this is our way of saying thank you. And so last week, Jamie Monroe was our winner. We're going to find out who this week. What do you think we should give away? Let's give away another gift card. A gift card. What do you say?
Yeah, let's give away a gift card. You've got them there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
one. I've got another one here. We're going to give away a gift card, $25 Amazon gift card.
Right, are we ready?
We're
You
ready.
ready,
Let's do
Freddie?
it, Joe.
Let's go.
And we want to say thank you to everybody who checked us out tonight and for having patience with us being late. And oh, big guy. There's a man. I'm so glad. Let me tell you something about Glenn. Glenn is super supportive. He watches the show all the time. And he's always there with help whenever we need something.
Absolutely.
So I'm so
Thank you,
glad that
Glenn.
yes, sir, Mr. Jordan. We will have a
We shall see you soon.
yeah, and I know he's watching, right?
He's bound to be.
'Cause he always-
messaged us.
He messaged me earlier in the show, and whenever we were having the technical difficulties. So it's only appropriate. I'm so happy that
Me too.
that he won. So all right, and then the last thing before we go, I have no idea. I don't know if I need therapy. I don't know if
What, for
It's-
putting up with me all
if
the
it's-
time?
if it's too late for therapy. Oh no, I was far gone long before 12 years ago when you and I became gaming buddies. Oh yeah. No, I was super gone pretty much my whole life. I've wanted to run for office. And so I will let you know that I filed my papers for pre-candidacy, and come election day, after election day, when I can file my regular papers, I will file, but I am running for office. And if you want to know more, I'm not going to talk about it here, but if you want to know more, you can go to Write Gary Keene, all right, and find out more. So that's my best friend Gary. I know I said me, but that's my best friend Gary. He's going to be running for it. So we will talk about that as we move forward. Anyway, is it a shocker? Yeah, I'm surprised. Something I always thought about doing, but anyway, from here on out, we have to keep this as a secret. Okay,
Is that a shocker?
people are
No.
not to know that Gary Keene and Wild Bill Austin are the same person. All right, so that's going to be our secret. And as we go, we will see you next week, and hopefully not as many technical issues. I'm sure
Oh,
it'll
I
go
hope
better next
not.
week.
I
Yeah,
hope
but
not.
until then, we appreciate your patience. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Have a great
you.
night.
Good night.
Take care.
care.
We're so sorry now to have to say goodbye. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment to express our heartfelt gratitude has arrived. Thank you for watching Wild Bill's World, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. Thanks to you, we've had unforgettable moments, like when Wild Bill skydived into a pool of jello and juggled flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. We're grateful to Moses Ferguson, our ancient news anchor. Grandpa Moses, winner of the Most Likely to Fall Asleep Mid-Sentence Award, will have more next week. More music history, wisdom, and a more snoring through breaking news. A big thank you to Peachy Keen, the hippie warrior keeping the 70s alive. Peachy, who snagged the Most Likely to Sing Flat Award, brought joy with every performance. and thrilled us with Name That Tune performed by the Peachy Keen Experience. Our gratitude extends to Jerry King, Bill Austin Media Editorial Board President. Crowned the king of dad jokes and awkward silences, he made us laugh and cringe. If you didn't laugh, you at least cringed laughably hard. For sports, we thank you for supporting Colonel Keane, the Call of Duty champ. Holder of the Most Likely to Yell at His Screen award, he amazed us with his gaming skills. With over 840,000 kills, he tackled virtual enemies and his own temper. Finally, thanks to Big Daddy G and Diggity Dog for their hemp health tips, winners of the We Swear This Health Advice is Legit award, they made us laugh while reviewing hemp products. And don't forget General Joe, our fearless sidekick, keeping the chaos in check. Find all our information at BillAustinMedia.com. Please share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of Wild Bill's world. Here's to you, our incredible audience. Until next week, stay wild.